I need you to do something about it. I don't mean to come across as a bitch or anything, but I need some satisfaction here.
I'm doing everything and I'm doing it in the middle of the night.
You know they go low, I go lower.
But first, a quick word from this week's sponsors over at AG1. We've secretly replaced Big Hoss McGraw's morning pilly gimmick with AG1, the nutritional drink that makes living healthy easy. Let's see if he notices.
What the hell happened to my pilly gimmick?
I was not going to do a video today. Sorry, I was not going to. But I just seen a 4D chess move happen in real time. Like, from someone you don't expect. Like, you don't expect motherfucker to be like, yo. I just seen Gotti perform like a 4D chess move. Oh, it's funny because he looked like Beanie Siegel, kind of. I saw somebody who looked like Beanie Siegel talking crazy about people in a way that's very reminiscent of the crack era in Harlem. Like, he's basically saying the most out-of-pocket shit about Hassan Campbell. In the same way that motherfucker would be like, yeah, man, they ain't even getting no money like that. And, yeah, just come see me next time, man. Hey, get your money up. Get your money up. You broke. Yo, it was the wildest shit. Because when he first started doing it, I'm like, why all of a sudden, bro? Why all of a sudden is there concentrated effort to use Hassan Campbell's name? There's many just disrespectful gay joke Harlem crack dealer from the 80s type ways as possible. Yo, he would get like this little smirk right before he was about to go real sick. And that was like the energy where I'm like, yo, this is like Rico from Paid in Full talking crazy, bro. So yeah, I wasn't even gonna do this. But I was like, if Hassan responds, I see exactly why he's doing it. If Hassan responds, Gotti is going to get like at least 50 to 100K subs overnight. I see why he's doing this. I'm not trying to ruin nobody's play, but I see why he's doing this. It ain't like Gotti said that that's why he's doing this. I could be wrong. But I'm just saying this is what it seems like. Because it was so unprovoked out of nowhere when it first happened. Like, I don't never say nothing like bad about Gotti. But I was even like, Gotti, why are you doing this right now? And I'll like see more shit drop. I'm like, all right, check that later. Whatever. And like I catch him on live again. He's always doing it at the same time. I'm noticing it like, I'm like, okay, you're trying to create an algorithm for this section of YouTube if they talk in a certain way about Hassan Campbell. I'm rubbing the hands like Birdman right now. Because once I've seen Gully say something out of left field, I'm automatically like, yes, Hassan doesn't need to respond now. This is going to do something for Gotti. It's going to do something for anybody who talks about this right now. This is a potential, like, here's some traction. It's the wildest shit to, like, see this shit in real time and be like, Gotti pulling a 4D chess move. Yo, I see that shit was dying. I was like, that's what he's doing. He's trying to make this an algorithm. Yeah. Shout out Gotti, man. Yo, listen. If you think Gotti is slow, it's because he wanted you to think that. I see someone in the chat say something about, oh, Wax said he said something about, he said Wax said Gotti was somehow slow in some type of way. No, he's not slow. He might, listen, I know Gotti was 6'8". I had no fucking clue. I had no clue. If I met this motherfucker, I'd be like, damn, what's happening, Gotti? But I see what he was doing. I was like, yo, this is the smartest thing I've ever seen happen over real fucking time. Like, that's the smartest thing. I don't care what topics, people, whatever you talked about on your live. I've never seen nothing where the motherfucker is doing the fucking 4D chess move while the live is going on. If he was slow, he might be the type of be like, yeah, you see, I did that for that reason. Just like admit to it. Then no one's gonna bring it up. Fuck the fucking bag up before he was getting it. God, that's why I'm like, listen, I could say whatever, man. I don't know for sure. I'm not in his head. I don't know what the fuck he be thinking. Knowing what I know about YouTube, knowing what I know about algorithms, knowing all that shit. And like, I'm like, this is definitely 90%. Like, he knows this is gonna be beneficial to him in some way doing this. Because I could see where the benefit would come from. I just didn't realize, like, yo, there's going to be, like, a trickle down to that. Like, once I seen, like, Gully respond, and then the funniest thing, he starts, I don't know if he be really having this Google Drive shit, or if I don't know. But he claimed he had some very suspicious footage of Gully TV. Very suspicious footage he claimed to have. You can go check out Bullet's Gotti Live. I'll get him traffic from this. I mean, that shit had me cracking up. I was like, yo. It was the fact, like, see, when he did the first time, like, I didn't feel no type of way about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never say certain things about Hassan Campbell, but I understand why people do. Like, why would you run to that? Like, why would you run to the internet about that? That's how I've always said. I've been like, yo, the internet, not a nice place. You should probably not come here with things, especially on such a public platform, that anyone will want to, that you would feel bad if anyone used against you in a negative way. You probably shouldn't come here and immediately just be like, that's what happened. Bambaataa done did whatever. And you don't want to fucking come here and just fucking say some weird shit like that. Like, I don't even feel comfortable saying some shit like that didn't even happen. It's just like, I don't like making gay jokes. It's fucking weird, bro. I don't like that shit. Yo, a lot of white folks be doing that shit. I ain't gonna hold you. That's what pissed me off about chilling with a lot of white folks. I can't always chill with white folks because they always be trying to make some jokes like that. I'm like, bro, like, what are you doing? Altercations. Yo, I'm not even gonna chop this up either. Nah, I feel like that have to be part of the algorithm. I gotta move the camera around while I'm doing this. I gotta just do this. I gotta do it like a live and it'll hit the algorithm. Yo, it's so funny because I'm like, when it first happened, I'm like, yo, why are you... I literally go in the chat. And I, like, never question what the fuck Gotti doing. It's just not my business. He's a good dude. I fuck with him. He's done a lot for my channel. All type of shit. So it's like, I'm never going to be like, Gotti, you really wrong for this or that. You know, it's just like with Sly. I would never be like, Sly, you dead ass wrong for doing this, that, and the third. I wouldn't do it. So it's like, just out of, like, respect. So, like, me being me, I'm just like, Gotti, why are you doing this right now? He didn't say nothing. He just kept talking. And then, like, I'm looking back at it when he's doing this shit today, and I'm like, that's why. I promise you, he'll probably never admit that was why. And I don't know for sure that was why, and I definitely wouldn't want to say that I knew for sure, so I'm not going to. But to me, I see a way where this makes sense, and it's very beneficial to a lot of people. That's all I'm going to say. It's very beneficial to a lot more people than just fucking Bullet Gotti. That's why I'm doing it. I'm like, yo, if I just do it the exact same way, like, I didn't even realize, I was going to chop this up. I realized, I'm like, yo, if you just do this as one straight through movie and you do it like you on live, like, you just give off the, that's why I was like, you got to move the camera around. You got to be, like, going around. Yo, we represent the dusty section of YouTube, man. What do you think? Bullet Gotti walks so people like me could run. This is the truest shit I could ever give you, pimp. The truest shit. People like Bullet Gotti walked so that I could run. I'll be that with no disrespect. Bullet Gotti was just on live though. He was saying, he's like, I invented the dirty section of YouTube, man. I invented that shit, pimp. That was the thing, bro. It was like the whole aura was like, 80s crack dealer in Harlem, went in on the block, sees people not getting as much money who's selling with him, starts talking crazy shit, but it's all a curse of him being in the closet. The whole aura was crazy. That's what really, like, set me off at first. I'm like, Gotti, why are you, like, you are too energetic and too motivated for this to be something random. Like, I knew that shit the first time I said, I'm like, Gotti in rare form. This is rare form Gotti. Rare form Gotti up here. And so, like, while this shit going on, I'm like, yo, if Haas responds, immediately, 100K subs, 100K subs. Bully's Gotti gonna be at 300K by tomorrow. Watch. If Hassan responds the moment he does, the next day, Bully's Gotti will be at 300K. I know this for a fact. I might be exaggerating a little, but I know, bro, it's no less than tens of thousands overnight are gonna go to Bully's Gotti platform. And everyone who talked about it, if you talk about it now, before Hassan talks about it, you gonna get traction. And this video will probably unironically get big traction because I think I'm the only one who really knows why this is happening right now. Like I said, I don't want to say for a fact this is why this is happening because I don't know, but I just see how shit could be gained by what he's doing and the patterns he's using and doing. And I'm like, I see what you're doing, big bro. I see what you be doing. The fact that Bully's Gotti is 6'8" is hilarious to me. Like, I never would have expected it. No, that shit funny, Pimp. That shit funny. I see that shit. I said, that's why he's doing this. That has to be why. It's just like the fact that you're watching like a 4D chess move go on live as it's happening was priceless to me. And then Gully did exactly what someone like Gully or preferably Hassan needed to do for it to work. While we hit the live, they're like, oh yeah, Gully talking shit about you, Bullets. Gully, I'm like, yo, stop. I see exactly what's going on. This shit was so funny, bro. Like, I'm so proud of Liz Gotti for doing that. Because I see exactly, like, I seen the logic of it. And I'm like, this is one of them things that people would look at. Like, someone in the comments was like, yo, stop talking about his, you sound obsessed with him. I'm like, no. He's not obsessed. I see what he's doing. I see what he's doing and why he's doing it. It's not because of that. Trust me, there is definitely a probable financial incentive to him doing this right now. And right after that fucking Gully response, he's like, yo, I don't even know what Gully said. I don't give a fuck. Like, I ain't got nothing against Gully, but right after Gully response, he starts saying crazy shit about Gully that I've never heard before. That may or may not be true. Yo, that was fucking classic. It was, yo, honestly, it was so lit because, like, to someone who's just going through, they wouldn't understand the fucking what he was doing and how smart it was. Like, from the way I'm looking at it, people would just, like, most people just look at it and be like, bro, what's going on? Why do you keep talking about Hassan in such gay ways, bro? Why are you making so many gay jokes about Hassan Campbell? Like, and I started realizing, like, the second time he did, I'm like, Bulls Gotti, you doing this for a fucking algorithm. I know you are. So it hooks the algorithm of combining that. I think that's why no Jumper do the gay jokes. I think that shit hooks the algorithm, bro. I won't even really make those jokes on here. It's funny to me when I watch it. I'm like, Gotti, why? Why are you doing this? What is the to this volume, bro? It was the like extent. Like he's just saying nothing but gay shit about Hassan Campbell in the most 80s crack dealer, I'm with you not type fucking way. Yo, what the fuck? I'm editing this shit, my phone dies. And I'm in the middle of editor, so I'm like, please, Steve Jobs, ghost of Steve Jobs. I like name off like 7 different deities. I'm like, yo, God, Jesus, based God, iPhone God. I'm like, please, let that shit have saved my edits. Please tell me why as soon as I say ghost of Steve Jobs, please tell me that shit has saved my edits. Please save my edits for me. The Apple sign, my phone that's dead, I just plugged it in, which was showing the no battery shit. Right when I say Ghost of Steve Jobs, the motherfucking Apple logo flicks on. I'm like, this motherfucker heard me? And now I'm like, wait, no. If I open the iMovie, and it's exactly like, it doesn't even make me go into a new file. And it's cut up exactly how it was. That motherfucker, yo, that's crazy. That's exactly what happened. I'm like, yo, that is so fucking ignorant. If that just happened. That is some shit you could put on a sitcom. That is some shit you could put on the Boondocks. Jim Rummy be like, yo, iPhone. No, it would definitely be an Ed Wensler thing. It would definitely be an Ed Wensler thing. Jim Rummy would be the one to be like, man, you be with that dumbass touchscreen phone, man. I got this T-Mobile sidekick. The fuck, man? I don't want no iPhone. I could just see it, yo. Ed Wensler be doing the same shit. They make Ed Wensler a rapper or some shit. He's like, I was doing the edits in the iMovie. Goddamn it, my phone died. Go Steve Jobs. Please let this shit out save my edits. Right then the Apple logo flicks on after this shit was just showing the red bar battery when he tried to turn it on before because he was so hungry for the edits. He goes, no. Yo, that was some real shit. Shout out Steve Jobs, man. Machiavelli, rest in peace. Steve Jobs, rest in peace. Jobavelli, rest in peace. Yo, I'm calling Steve Jobs Jobavelli from now. Yo, I'm my mama, bro. That's so ignorant. That was so ignorant. How does it pause your shit like that? I didn't even know that shit could happen. Ignorant. Man, shout out Deontay Wilder, pimp. I gotta do that shit for the algorithm, man. I've literally spent this whole video just trying to recreate that algorithm because I see what he was doing, I think. I'm like, yo, if I do this right now, why do I feel like my shit will do buku crackhead numbers? Like, once I see Gully talk about it, I'm like, yo, that's the cold open for you to do a video. The whole time I'm like, maybe I'll do a video on this. You know, Bo's got a good friend of the channel. Maybe I'll do a video and just be like, yeah, I get where he's coming from. It's just funny, whatever. I mean, regardless, he's saying the shit I won't say about Haas on here, but still, I don't feel right coming at people like that who went through shit like what Hassan went through. Like, I just don't think karma like that shit. So I'd be damned if someone did that shit to Juju. You ever seen in your life, your block will turn into 9/11 from that shit. The whole block. One motherfucker did the shit, the whole block turned to 9/11 because of that shit. It's just jokes. It's not real. It's not real, man. It's just entertainment. It's jokes, pimp. I won't make those jokes just because, like, I got a kid. And I feel like karma a bitch with that shit. And I feel like you can make them jokes about Hassan and that shit gonna happen to someone close to you at the very least. I don't like that, so I won't even play with that. Like I said, I don't got no issue with Haas. I fuck with Bullis Gotti. Bullis Gotti was in his bag. That's all I gotta say. He was in. Once I realized what he was doing, cause like at first it wasn't as funny because I didn't realize the bigger picture. I'm like, I mean, he's just saying wild shit about Haas. His energy about it is funny. That shit's hilarious. Just talking the most cash shit that you could imagine in your head. Just the most cashest shit you could imagine. It's almost like you going in the booth to write a diss record. But like you, instead of like going about like actually like digging up, which I mean, what happened. But it's like, imagine someone wrote a diss record where like it was about Hassan Campbell. Damn, I'm gonna give both Scotty ideas now. Haas, don't get mad at me. Don't shoot the messenger. If someone wrote a diss record doing what he was doing, it would revolutionize rap. I don't know for good or bad, but it would definitely be like, this is the first time this happened. Okay, got that out the way, y'all. Nah, that's the point of it being a movie, man. And I realized, like, yo, if I do that shit with the camera constantly moving around, yo, part of me was like, yo, I should just start clicking through, like, Netflix titles. I was like, yo, I wonder if that part would get the fucking algorithm. And be like, yo, this is half a parody, half like what happened. I thought that was the funniest shit. Once I realized why he was probably doing it, I'm like, this motherfucker smart as hell. Like, I have to talk about this now. If I talk about this third in line, it's going to cause something to happen here. If I do it like I do all my other shit, but I put aspects of what the fuck the aesthetic looked for Bullis Gotti shit in the shit, it's gonna do something. I don't know what it's gonna do, but it's gonna do something. Iceberg Tarantino, Felony Bro Film, man. Worth a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Felony Bro Film and First 48 Studios, LLC Incorporated are multi-million, bajillion, billion, trillion-dollar corporations that are worth a lot of money, pimp. 48 Studios International, Ice Lord Pimping International. We can shoot this in black and white. In black and white slow motion. Do this shit at 4.5 speed, slow motion, black and white. The company that I keep is not corporate enough. Real shit, I'm so lit about this because I'm like, people don't even realize. Bullis Gotti just single-handedly moved the culture forward, and no one realized it was going on. Sal Bullis Gotti, pimp. That's real shit, yo. Bullis Gotti 4D chess move was not on my 2025 bingo card. But I'm so fucking here for it. Absolutely. Yeah, let me know what y'all think, pimp. Let me know what y'all think, pimp. Yeah, let me know what y'all think for the algorithm. Yeah, I'm out this bitch. We only making movies in this bitch now, pimp. It's our time now.